That's what we called her, Miss Shirley. She was our member. She was our friend. And her passing, of course, leaves a void in our hearts as well as in our church family. This void is going to be really difficult to replace. You heard Vaughn say, who does that? Shirley was a member of my Sunday school class. Sunday school numbers. Hold your hands up, stand. Come on, Deborah. Stand up, Deborah. Stand up, Deborah. We loved having Shirley in our class. Thank you. She was a devoted member. She was very talkative, actually, in the class. But we could never get her to come up with the high points and say, cool. We always would ask her, but she, you do it, you do it. So I think that was part of her job, but she would never do it. She served in our class sometimes as a teacher. She served in our class sometimes as a secretary, but she never wanted to be out front. She was always available to do whatever needed to be done. She would do it even if she had all them 5, 6 foster children with them. She'd come on in and do what needed to be done. Shirley was a unique person. Very unique. You've already heard, she was always giving of her time, giving of her money. I remember one day when the dance ministry was trying to get together for their little presentation. Shirley not only went out and bought the fabric, but she made the little tutus. And I was like, better you than me. Well, because I can't sew. Even in our mission, she was right there. She couldn't be there all the time because of her other responsibility. But she was right there. She was given to the students who went off to college. I know because my children were recipients. She was buying coats and hats and blankets and toiletry for the mission, supplying whatever was needed, both materially and financially. She did something that only the people in here who she's touched or helped in any way, only they could tell you what she did. Mm-hmm. And so we just give honor to God for all that she has been to us. She had a special love for our senior members. Amen. Yeah. She would check on them to make sure they had what they needed. She was always there to see about our one and only child member, right. Mr. Brooks. Yeah. Driving him where he needed to go. Sometimes he didn't need to go, but she was driving him, picking him up and taking him out to dinner and getting him whatever he needed to eat. And that's a blessing because we don't have a lot of people who would take time with the seniors of the congregation. So she was that kind of person. My mom, at one time, I don't see Asa, but she wanted to make sure somebody mentioned about the coffee. Having coffee and doing BTU every Sunday morning. She'd be hollering and fussing at me. I should have called Shirley. She ain't had me all the time. But she wanted to have that coffee made. And Shirley saw fit to make sure to see that there were always pastries, sausage and biscuit, and one chicken and biscuit. I just want to say something. The church probably doesn't know this, but Shirley and I graduated from Lemoyne on together. But she was my mom's best friend. They were like 2 peas in a pod. They would shop until they dropped. Then they would go out to eat and everybody knows China Inn. They would go out to eat to China Inn. All the time. And then they would be out sometime, his birthday so long, until we would have to call and see, was everything okay? And finally she said, I'm going on to Shirley's house. Yeah, you've been out too long. Okay, going on to Shirley's house. But that was the kind of person she was. Shirley was around us and our family so much, we just started calling her our other sister. She was a special friend to my mom. They really cared about each other. When Shirley got sick, and she was in the hospital, my mama came running. She was right there. When Mom got sick, and she was in that same hospital, Shirley came running. She was right there. Shirley loved her church. She loved her pastor, and she always wanted to put that love into action. So we are thankful for her family, to her family for sharing her with us. We all have felt a deep loss. And when we heard the news, my sister and my brother and I had just heard the news about my mom passing. They passed on the same day, 2 hours from each other. We knew then that when we heard about our mom, that she wasn't going to leave Shirley here. She wasn't going without Shirley. That was just a small, when we heard about it, there was just a small consolation to us. We know that our greatest consolation will be when we meet again. Because we will meet again. You got to understand that these old bodies are going back to the dirt from whence they came. So Paul has already told us, now we know that if the earthly tent we live in is destroyed, we have a building from God, an eternal house in heaven, not built by human hands. And so someday all of us have got to give up this old body. Let Pastor Purdy used to say, take off mortality and put on immortality. That's one thing that is for sure. But he also said in that little scripture that death is not the end. Death is not the end. Death is just a trade-in. I'm going to trade in this disease body. I'm going to trade in this body that gets sick sometimes, tired sometimes. I'm going to trade it in for a new body. That's what it is, a trade-in. These broken down bodies are going to give way. Paul says we're going to have us a new body. And I think about Shirley and my mama, they got a new body. They have transitioned into a new body. And this new body is going to come from God. And this new body is not going to be made by hand. And this new body is going to be heavenly, not earthly. And this new body is going to be eternal. Because we got to realize that sometimes these old bodies give way. And sometimes we have to groan. Sometimes we have to moan, and sometimes friends disappoint us. Sometimes family go contrary to us. But we don't have to worry about it with this new body. There won't be no more cancer. Won't be no more strokes. No more crying. No more sadness. No more sickness. No more death. No more. So we weep not. It's those who have no hope. Because we know that we'll meet again. From the devil. So we believe you share this stuff. And let her tell her family. Amen. Amen. Thank you. Oh, I got it back.